And I'm back with another episode of Parents Like Us. If it's your first time here, welcome, and I hope to catch you back somewhere up in the comments, giving me some tips, pointers, and your experience. Today I want to touch on what I think to be one of the most hardest parts of the infant phase of raising a kid, sleep training, or the lack of sleep. When it came to our firstborn, we were spoiled. Some people say spoiled. I personally think he set us up. He set us up into thinking that, oh, we've got parenting and sleep training down pat. But have another, they said. Have two more. Oh shit. We have not been getting that much sleep in the most recent 2 years of our lives. So forgive me if my humor is just a little bit dark. I've had other people tell me that they've had kids in the bed with them up to 5 years, sometimes even more. So before having kids, I already knew that getting my kid out the bed was the plan. And when it comes to parenting, you really want to be on the same page when it comes to getting the kids out of the bed, because it's going to take a collective effort. You guys are both going to have to endure some sleepless nights because you're going to have to endure some crying and some training, and you're going to have to step back when it's time for the kids to self-soothe. It's so hard because as a mama, I just want to ease every discomfort, ease every pain, make everything okay. I want you to be happy. And sometimes that requires us to just stand back and let the little one figure things out. So around 6 months, Sai experienced a growth spurt and his sleep pattern changed for me. So when this growth spurts are thrown into play, it throws off an already established sleep cycle. Either the baby's gonna sleep less because of the growing discomforts, or the baby's gonna sleep more and throw off the timings, right? And that can go for naps and putting them down at night. What we had to do was endure some crying, and we did it within like 20-minute intervals. We never let him cry more than 20 minutes. Honestly, we probably never let him cry more than 15 minutes because we can't do it. We can't do it. Eventually, he became acclimated again to a cycle of sleeping. It even encouraged some self-soothing that was helpful during nap times, or even when he was just grumpy and let's say I couldn't get to him in time. I encourage anybody that wants to eventually have their child in their own nursery, try to sleep train as soon as possible. And by soon as possible, I mean while you're pregnant. So if you want your baby to go down early, start going to bed early while you're pregnant. Get on a regimen and a routine so that they know this time of night, mom's usually settled and quiet, so maybe I should be settled and quiet. Because what I found that my sleep pattern while I was carrying them kind of transferred over once they came into the world. A routine and schedule is important for every kid. I don't care who the kid is, what the kid's got going on, if the kid's brilliant, if the kid's not so brilliant. A routine and a schedule really helps a child, because what happens is that their emotions and their body start to respond to certain times of the day if you have that in a schedule. So when it comes to nap time, if you start with a song and then you go to art and then you go to lunch, that kid knows that following lunch comes nap time. So instead of giving you this tantrum and this fight, they're already processing that we're about to go to sleep, and they're shutting down, essentially. Their body starts to get ready. Now, it's not gonna happen the first 2 weeks you start the routine, all right? And you're trying the 15-minute interval approach, which means you leave them in the room for 15 minutes, you check on them every 15 minutes if they're crying that long. Just prepare yourself mentally. And if you have a partner that's working, also make sure it's a good time for them to be going through it, because like I said, it's gonna be a lot of crying. You're gonna be sleep deprived adults for at least a week, and then it's gonna ease up on you. It's gonna ease up. We're gonna discuss co-sleeping in my next video, because that's kind of associated with why baby girl is still in the room with us today. But what was your experience? Do you guys still have the kids in the bed? And I'm nosy. How y'all get that thing popping if the baby's still in the room? I want to see how creative we gotta get. Because that might be me. At the rate we're going with baby number 3, that could be me. I might need some tips. So comment below, share, subscribe. Happy parenting, guys.